Hi, my name is Lawrence, and this is a course, if you will, to build and design and build a 2D model of the Earth-Sun system using GeoGebra. Our first session will be about setup. But by way of introduction, I will show you the steps to take. If you take the time to do all of the steps and answer the questions, you will enhance your knowledge of Earth-Sun geometry. You'll obtain a working knowledge of GeoGebra, no previous experience required, and you'll have fun using your high school math in an applied setting. And you do need to have a good, solid understanding of high school math, but only high school math is required. So the GeoGebra steps will be provided. It can be done with high school math, no college math required. Viewers are encouraged to do the math before proceeding to the next step. And it assumes that the viewer has a GeoGebra account. So if you don't have an account, please go and have a search on how to do that and get yourself set up. Now, open your GeoGebra account and repeat all of the following steps. Pause the video when necessary. The way that I sign in is I type sign in GeoGebra in the search bar, hit enter, then you'll get this probably at the top of your list, sign in. And when you click on that, you'll be given a choice of how you want to sign in. If you used Google or Facebook, or if you made a username or password. So in my case, I would click on Google. When you first sign into GeoGebra, you should get a screen that looks something like this. We can either begin now by choosing one of the choices from the waffles, or we can click on the icon with our name in it, and it will give us any previous files. So in your case, you may or may not have any. At this point, let us make our choice. There's all of these selections, and we're going to be choosing throughout this time. We're always going to use GeoGebra Classic. And when we first get in, there's more sub-choices. We're going to click away. We don't need any of those. And we're going to set up our background a little bit before we do too much else. So we're going to go to Settings. Now within Settings, one of the things we're going to do is to choose a higher font. I'm going to choose 24. The reason for that is if you happen to be showing this to a class or something like that, it'll be nice. It will be nice if it has a larger font. On the right hand side, we can see these three choices, and we're going to go into the second one. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, and we're going to come down here. The box is not too clear, and we're going to choose background color. There it is, background color. The box is to the right of the words background color. And we're going to choose a gray. The reason we're going to do that will become obvious later on. So just go ahead and do that. And the other thing we're going to do right off the bat is to change our sort by object. You might have sort by construction order. We're going to change that to sort by object type. And again, just go ahead and do it, and I will explain the reason a bit later. So we're finished with that, and we can press this X to close it. Now, I just want to show you the navigation to get in and out of your work. So again, if you click on these three lines on the top, we can do our save. But before you save, always check at the bottom that your name or your user ID is showing up. If it ever says sign in, then go ahead and sign in here. Otherwise, it will try to save the document in question to your computer. So we're going to press save, and now's the time to give it a name. So we're going to give it a name of Sun Earth 2D. And then we can press save. And in the lower left, you'll see that it says saving, and then it says saved successfully. So we now have a file, and let's stop there, and we're going to do a bit more setup after this. Once you have saved your file, let's show you how to close it. So you will have a tab in your browser, and just click on the X to close your browser, and as long as you've saved your file, it will just go ahead and close. And then in order to sign out, it's not exactly like it operates in some other applications. You're going to go to this section that says Edit Profile. Click on the right click or click on the three dots to the right, you'll get the following choices, and down at the bottom, you can choose Sign Out. Now that you've signed out, let's make sure that you can get back into your file that you made. So you're going to sign in using the instructions that we just gave. When you first sign in, GeoGebra will look something like this. You can click on that icon in order to display your files. To get back into your work, go to your file in question, right-click on the three dots that you see there, and that will give you the menu you see on the right, and you're going to left-click on Open in App, and that will take you into your file that you have previously saved. So that's the end of the setup, and the next step is we're going to add the sun.